Mm, 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 mm. Until your ass get banned. Banned. Mm, mm, mm. Mm-mm. How did you get the name Lisa Lisa? Let's break it down. Steve Prince.
Daddy? Bali. Oh my God.
Good.
Give my baby.
You know what that is for?
Bali. Oh my God.
Oh, all right. Welcome back. Shout out to everybody out there, man. This game up because I just can't exit the damn screen. Cause shit is like one of those don't leave type of things. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's trying to watch the game or look at the game or whatever.
Shit, all fun and games.
Until your ass get banned. Yep. Yep.
That's what niggas told me.
All fun and games until you get banned. Yo, bro, stop. Cut that shit up. That shit was stupid. Yeah. I think that nigga. I think that nigga. I think Troy Gunn might be next, bro. Like to get traded. That's the three ball. No good. Rebound on Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag gets it out to Marshall. Marshall gets it off to. Is that the White Powell? Oh my god. They ain't even out here trying to win, bro. Like, and they got a bucket off, bro. Like that shit was crazy. Foul. Danny Wolf will go to the free throw line on Cooper Flag. It's like 8:15 left in the second quarter. Gosh! You gotta stop, bro. I'm trying to fucking stream. Bro, I'm trying to stream, bro. Stop. Come on. You mad about the not getting the game?
I played 2 games early.
I don't want to hear that shit. You said I played 2 games earlier. Not want to hear that. Hey, do Meth streams work right now, bro? Cause I need a streaming site, man. I'm not about to give NBA no money, bro. Like for real, for real. I need a streaming site, bro. I don't really think Meth streams work like that. Meth streams, hold up. Let me see, NBA. Meth streams be freezing the hell up all the damn time. That's the problem with they shit. 28 to 29, 8 to 39. Nolan Trayor in the lane. Floater is they Ron Sharp, second double-double this season already. Last one was October 27th. Najee Marshall gives it up to Coop. Coop tries to get a foul, and he does. No, that's going to be an off ball. I think that's going to be a foul on Dallas. I think. Cooper flag. He's step through. You said what? Das. Clowney 5-3, no good. Rebound to Marshall. Marshall, bring it up. Marshall almost like damn near gets fouled. Gives it out to Coop. Coop shoulder leans one of our third year players and hits the jump shot. I don't even think Coop mid range is that deadly, bro. I think we just that weak, man. Timeout. Nigga here. Mid range. 6:56 left, man. We'll be right back. Bro, what the hell are you streaming? Bro, you really think niggas downloaded this shit? That's the crazy part. Nigga, I did not download that. Shit is uninstalled, bro. You out your mind. Nah, bro. That's too much time. Nah, bro. Not doing that. This nigga got banned and he went backwards, bro. He ain't even try to make a new account or nothing, bro. Like he just went backwards. So, oh man. Why the hell they keep giving Megan got probably wasn't. Probably somebody addition. Yeah. They didn't even find out what they got banned for. That's the crazy thing. I'm not dosing that. You mean to tell me another nigga complained, bro? Like, and then y'all got banned, bro? That's crazy. That niggas out here reporting this. Us. I hate you, bro. This is goofy. That is goofy, bro. I can't do it, bro. 33-43, bro. Like, nigga said get on 2K25, nigga. I'm about to play Mickey Mouse. Us. You said 8.79. What kind of cookies? Us. Oh, stop. Thanks. Got it. You got the problem. You got problematic. Hold on. Thanks. You can't carry the trace, bro. You got a one data. Hold on. Prato. You gotta do you gotta do it like Pitbull, bro. Hold on. Toss. Nice. That's nasty.
What's that nigga base guy?
Diplo. You know, little B. Toss. It's toss. Bro, why you keep inviting me, bro? I do not have that fucking game. Niggas is about to burn clock. Niggas should take that belt off. It's nasty. Toss. Oh, you can't carry. Yo, this nigga Cooper Flag is killing us right now. Loader. That's nasty. He said his name is Beef 96. Not even Beef 36. Like, you not swagged up at all. What kind of pizza? That's nasty. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, I'm out. Yup. Yeah, I'm out of here. Yup. Clowny for 3. Brick. Toss. Nice. Nice. Toss. I can't believe y'all niggas don't know the Pitbull or something. Bruh, this nigga Cooper Flag really got a foul out of that? All right, bro. Like, what are we pushing in the NBA, bro? Cooper Flag really got a Cooper Flag really got a flag. Oh, really got a fucking foul out of that. 4 minutes remaining in the second. Look at this nigga Nemhard. Nemhard fade away, no good. Rebound by Claxton. MPJ dump down, dump hook, garbage. Rebound by Hardy. Hardy in the lane, no good. Rebound by Claxton. Claxton moving it up the court. It's up to MPJ. PJ. It's called for a backcourt. No, I won't you. I know I won't, man. You know I won't you. Hold on, toss, fast. I nigga, you better off getting on the Zimbabwe service, nigga. Niggas is on that shit. Doing what? Being trash. Look, rebound right over no Clowney, lays it up in there. Rebound to MPJ. 6 turnovers each for both teams. 10 points off of turnovers for Dallas. Out to MPJ. MPJ fires the three. It one. They called. Hold up. They called a charge. They did not call a charge just now on that. Oh yeah, bro. I seen that BS. They called the offensive foul on that. Where? Where's the offensive foul? Oh no, he kicked him. He kicked him. He kicked him. He kicked him on the fadeaway. Hmm. Fuck him. Nolan Trayor gets it out on the break, slows it down. Dumps it down to Claxton. Claxton is fouled. Hold on. Stop. Thanks. 2:32 remaining in the second, man. We'll be right back. Shots out. Danny B Sports. What's going on with everybody? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Josh Johnson. Now, slowly think about all the things that opposed me. I think of kings who died and rappers out to dethrone me. For they, for the crown their head is cut off. Bodies is laid dead in the streets. So effing pitiful. Can't keep their hands to themselves no more. I'm like, Hugh Hefner. Gonna lie, man. Way too little, yeah. I don't know why niggas are sending me invites. It's way too late in my life to be making friends on 2K, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Play this shit like less and less, bro, as the year go on. Where Grand Theft Auto at? That's what I need to know. Yo, Nasty Nas, what up? Oh, oh. Yo, Nasty Nas, what up? Nigga really about to be playing that shit for the next 12 days. Mm-mm. They done put niggas in it. They done put niggas. They literally 2K just then literally put niggas they literally put you in the dense cap lobby, bro. Like that shit is played out. Like they did. Remember in Grand Theft Auto, bro, and they used to put you in the dense cap lobby. They just put niggas in the dense cap lobby. That's just foul. I never allowed them to do that to me. No way. Oh damn, I can't even watch this game. Oh yeah, because it's in Dallas, because it's in Texas. Nolan Trayor over the screen gets it out to Danny Wolf on the wing, 38-52. Danny Wolf with the crossover down the lane to the paint, lays it in. A move by Danny Wolf. It's trailed by 12. 151 remaining in the second quarter. Nemhard with the Marshall. Out the Coop. Cooper flag. Surveys the court. Gives it up to Nemhard. Nemhard drives. Hit away jumper. No good. Rebound Danny. And he gives it up to Nolan. Nolan looking to push or something. I don't know what the hell's going on. Nolan gives it up to Claxton. Claxton gives it up to MPJ. MPJ tries to square up. Gives it out to Nolan Trayor. Nolan Trayor finds the three. No good. Rebound by Coop. Coop runs it up the court. Coop. Ain't, oh my God. Coop just hits some crazy shit. 40-54. Nets trail by 14. Claxton gives it up to Terrence Mann. Terrence Mann is blocked by Cooper Flag. Oh my God. Cooper Flag is out here. Cooper Flag is out here, bro. Not even gonna lie to y'all. It's up to Nolan Trayor. Bounce pass right to Claxton. Slams it in. NYG, man, what's going on? What is going on? What is going on, brother? I'm just trying to call this madness. Cooper Flag brings it up the court. Next trail by 12. Just under 40 seconds remaining. Bounce pass right to Marshall. Marshall floated in the lane, no good. Rebound by Claxton. Claxton gives it up to Nolan Trayor. Nets are probably looking for a 2-for-1, maybe. Who knows? There's no clock management, so they're not getting a 2-for-1. Nolan Traore gets the ball batted down. It's cleared. Nolan Traore gives it up to Claxton. Claxton in the post. Jump hook. No good. And that's going to be an offensive foul on the Nets as Cooper Flag goes down. Um, yeah, 42-54, 14.9 seconds remaining in this quarter. Cooper Flag over the half court line. Oh, and they run a trap, but Cooper Flag gets a foul. That's crazy. So Cooper Flag whistle is kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie, Cooper Flag whistle right now is wild. I don't know if anybody really watching this, but Cooper Flag whistle is wild right now. That shit is just like he is getting incredible calls. Cooper Flag makes the first. 42-55, 8 seconds remain in the second. Nets trail by 13 as Jordy is making some substitutions. Cooper Flag makes both. Nolan Trayor rushes it up the court. 6 seconds to go. Nolan Trayor down the lane. Kicks it out to Terrence Mann. Terrence Mann fires the three and hits. As the clock winds down, he hits the three-pointer at the buzzer to end the half. The score 45-56. Nets trail by 11 going into halftime coming up. He said, where's Cam Thomas? What they doing with that dude? Most likely trying to trade him with MPJ. There's a package going on right now for MPJ and whatchamacallit. I got yeah, hold on. I gotta send you the link, bro, cause shit bugging out. I send you the link because we was just going over the joint. I don't know if y'all doing the football game over there, but I'm obviously as y'all know I'm not. So yeah, I know. So hold on one second, because I know for a fact he's most likely gonna be in the trade package. If I had to say, I think he's most likely gonna be in the trade package. Most likely gonna be in the trade package. That's what most likely is gonna happen. Yeah. Yeah, these games is kind of trash. Jelly-O, salute, man. What's going on? Hold on. Let me send my man NYG to join. I don't know if he tuned into the game tonight, man. Just hold on. Give me one. Give me 1 second, bro. Cause I have to set my table a certain way. Yes. Mm, hold on. Let me send you the link, bro. Send you that right bam now. Hmm. Ooh, what this one do? Send that link. Send that link. Hold on. For everybody that want to know, man, anybody that want to know, I'm on Restream. I am not on StreamYard. I'm on Restream. Restream, man. Shout out to my man NYG. Hold on, let me find my man NYG right now. There we go. I got you, bro. I just sent the joint. Let me know when you get up in here, bro. I could tell you exactly what's going on with this organization of ours, bro. Like this madness. Because Cooper Flag is getting a hell of a whistle tonight. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Like we trapped him like 2, 3 times. I think one time he scored out of it, and then another time he did some he got like 2 fouls out of it. So I don't know what happened there. So I actually got the day off tomorrow, man. I wish this game was tomorrow, but yeah, my girlfriend is out for the night. She went to go play Mexican bingo with her sister. So yeah, she good to go. Halftime is up. Just wanted to go around the league. Right now, Indiana is up by 2 on Boston with 6 seconds left. That game is in the fourth quarter. Philly is beating the hell out of Toronto. 107-92. That game is 4 minutes left. Utah already beat the Cavs. 123 to 112. Back in the win column after getting destroyed by 60. By the Hornets. The Hornets who also will be playing in LA tonight. They will be playing the Flippers. And the Lakers will be in Sacramento. They will be playing the Wacramento Queens, whatever you want to call that team. So I mean, NYG, I send you the invite, bro. If you wanna come in, man, I can tell you exactly what's going on with this team. Basically, It's a 14 package deal going on that's pending. The Warriors really want MPJ, but they don't want to give up two first round picks. So that's pretty much the price. Two first round picks. That's what the Nets is looking for. I don't think they're budging. I don't think the Nets are really budging about what they want out of this trade. So the trade, from what I'm concerned, what I know is Cam will send Cam Thomas and Kaminga to the Kings, if I'm not mistaken. For the Bulls, it was send it'll send Terrence Mann and somebody else to the Bulls. The Nets will get Kevin Herter, Moses Moody, and Malik Monk, and they will get them, and I think two first round picks, one for 2026, one for 2028, and two second round picks, one for 2026 and one for 2029. And MPJ will head to the Warriors. So four teams. That's the it's supposed to be a 14 deal. That's what it's supposed to be, bro. I'm not 100% on I'm not 100% solid if that's what it's going to be, but it's supposed to be a 14 deal. From what I hear, it's supposed to be a 14 deal. So you got four teams that need to get in this trade because the Warriors as hold because my man shout out to my man Easy, he sent me this. He said this was sent by Sport Hoops on Twitter earlier. The Warriors trade offer for MPJ per Brett Siegel um of the Brett Siegel NBA, is the NBA news reporter. So it says Kaminga, Moses Moody, Buddy Hill, and a first round pick. The Warriors do not want to give up two first round picks despite MPJ being their top trade target. I don't know why. So I mean, I don't think they settling for less. NYG, bro, what's going on, bro?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yo, what's good with you, man? Nah, just gonna tap in with you real quick. I don't got too much time, but um, yeah, what is going on with this Nets team, bro? Like, what the fuck's up with Cam Thomas, man? What are we doing with
Um,
Cam, bro? I don't understand this shit.
they trying to trade him from what I understand. And it's gonna take a 14 deal to get it done because it's gonna be us, the Warriors, the Kings, and the Bulls involved in that deal. I got sent the details last night because the Warriors really want MPJ as far as I know, but I don't know where that leaves Cam Thomas because he had another hamstring injury again for the third year in a row, and
But bro, what
he
is the plan though, bro? What are they doing? Like, what's the plan?
the plan is just to go completely as young as possible. I guess if they make this deal, I'm
They're already
guessing that's
young
going to
as
be.
hell. God damn, how young
Yeah,
you gonna
yeah,
get?
we're already young.
You gonna be recruiting them from the fucking
I,
the crib?
Yeah,
Diapers?
that's what they trying to recruit from. They trying to recruit from
The
basically high
nursery?
school, junior high school. Yeah, that's basically what they doing from pre-K. I'm be honest with you, bro. Like I like listen. As far as I know, and this is from like a couple of beat writers that's on Twitter or whatever, and they reported this. The Nets anytime the Nets try to get somebody that's looking for a new contract that's a veteran in the league, they don't want nothing to do with it. That's as far as I know. I'm not no, I'm dead serious because they are so far gone. I think this with the combination of what happened because they still the front office and that ownership is still they laser focused on not having another Kyrie, Harden, uh, Kevin Durant type of thing in the way that it blew up. I think it was more Kyrie with the politics and everything with Joe Tsai, and then everything else just fell apart. But they want a lot of people that just are not gonna be argumentative with them, and it's one of the
Yeah,
reasons
they
why they
want a lot
draft
of people that
why they
can't
draft.
play basketball, bro. Like that's what they
Yeah,
doing, bro.
yeah.
Like,
That I mean, well, I wouldn't say no, I wouldn't say that because I've been watching this team carefully. It's just that they're looking for dudes that's just gonna say yes, 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 yes. They're not looking for anybody that's gonna go against them and go against their plan and whatever plan that is. I don't know. I don't even know
what
if
is
they
the
know what the
plan?
plan is.
Exactly. See what I'm saying?
You know
You
what I'm
don't have a
saying? So,
plan.
so
If you hold up, Leaf. If you telling me to be like, yo, don't be cool, be quiet, don't say nothing, then the first thing I'm gonna ask you is like, why am I doing this? What's the plan? What's the long-term goal for me going into this situation? And the Nets can't answer that, man, for no player. Now, the one thing I heard on Michael Porter Jr. was that the Nets could wait to trade him on the sense of they don't know where they're gonna draft. They don't know what's gonna like.
mhm.
This team don't have no direction. So when you don't have no direction, you gotta figure out who you moving forward with. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, who are they moving? Who's the guy that they're looking at and be like, all right, we trying to build around this dude. They don't have nobody to build around right now. Like
Right.
you're in such no man's land that to me it would just make sense for you to just keep on trying to develop while
Mhm.
you're already bad and you're already going to be at the top of the draft lottery anyway. Like how worse do you think this team's going to be able to get? And if you do
My
get
thing,
that worse, are you going to get the number one pick? Go ahead.
well, my thing is that they're I'm trying to be like so worse to the point where the NBA is they feel like they feel like they could get worse and worse to the where the NBA has no choice but to give them a top five, top three pick as opposed to them getting Jaeger at number 8. They felt like they got burnt this year. You know, as a Nets fan, I feel like we got burned because anytime Dallas and San
Mhm.
Antonio get number 1 and 2, bro, like I feel like
Mm.
I feel like I got played. You know what I'm saying? Two of the best players in the draft went to Dallas and San Antonio and they didn't need to. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I feel like I got played in that aspect, but at the same and that gets me to believe to not believe in the draft at all. You know what I'm saying? So but at the
Exactly.
same time, when you pick 5 first round pick to turn somebody into something,
Yeah.
you got to turn somebody into something. Like not but turn them into which makes kind of makes sense why you want to get rid of the veterans and this, that, third, and give the rookies. If you want to run an all rookie team and then have them tank out another pick, okay, fine.
Hmm. You cannot have an
You know
all rookie
what
team
I'm saying? I don't have a
and
problem with it as long as it's whatever I don't have a problem with,
no
as long as
sports.
it's a direction.
You cannot have a.
So if it's a direction, you
Uh, did I freeze or you freeze? Hold up.
mm,
All right, you back now? Uh,
I'm
well,
back. I'm
nope.
back. I'm back.
And yeah,
Hold on.
now I hear you. Okay, yeah, it was
All
like,
right, all right, yeah, yeah. So basically, I think that a direction is a direction, bro. Like there's no for 5 rookies for a reason. To play them and to do something with them. Like we got to turn one of these dudes into something. And if you want to get next year's pick, that's fine. But you got to turn one of these dudes into something. We suck with franchise. I ain't gonna lie to you. We the only team that go out and go get a whole bunch of role players without any knowledge that we're gonna get the guy. You know what I'm saying? We
You
just don't
gotta
do
have
it, bro.
somebody
Like
to
I
build
don't I
around,
don't
though,
know.
bro.
Yeah, you do gotta have somebody to build around, and we really don't. Like so, I mean, like every time we get a veteran, bro, like he go off, but we always get some broke down veteran, bro, that we don't believe in, that don't want to pay. We just out there to boost his value so we could get a trade or get a nice
Why
young piece for him. That's what it seems like. We did it. We
why
did
these
it with
why these
Mikel. We did it
why these
with
these sports leagues are allergic to veterans, though,
go
bro.
ahead.
Like they don't want to. All these teams I talk about, man, especially in New York, man. Shout out the heart of the city, but we don't. We talk about a lot of these teams, but the thing about it is they don't. They all want to get so young to the point to where you got a bunch of young dudes with no leadership. You need veterans out there to show these dudes what to do. Yeah, the coaches serve a point, to get you right on the court for your fundamentals, but you need veterans on that team to show you how to be a motherfucking pro. And that's where a lot of these teams struggle because they want to go so young that eventually you just got a bunch of you got the blind leading the blind. And that's where the Nets at right now. Now I'm not
Basically.
I'm not I'm not on Michael Porter Jr. or even Cam Thomas, anything like that. But it's like, what you get rid of those guys? What is your direction? Who are you going to get? You see what I mean? Like you don't have no plan there. It ain't like you flipping these dudes for a superstar. You just trying to get more picks. And like how many goddamn draft picks can you put on an NBA roster, bro? What's the roster size? 15? So
I
you
think 15, the 12 to 15, and
yeah,
12
you
active
can't.
players and 15.
Yeah, and three on three reserves. So you can't put but so many on the goddamn team. That's what I don't understand why that is just, oh, we got to get rid of this guy and we got to get worse and before we get better. And I don't like a losing mentality like that. I don't. That's just me though. But go ahead. I know you gotta get back to calling again.
I don't, I don't, I don't like. Hold on. No. Wait, give me a second. Hold on a second. Hold on, my bad. Yeah, I don't like a losing mentality neither. I'll be honest with you, bro. Like, it's more so to the point where it's like, okay, yo, we gonna do this and we gonna do that, bro. Like, but we gotta understand that just because somebody else build a team through draft picks, a la OKC, don't mean it's gonna work out for you. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Just because somebody else ran down the street and hit the number, bro, don't mean you're gonna go down the street and hit the number. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I mean, it's more than one way to bake a cake in the NBA. You just have to find your way. You know what I'm saying? You have to just like put your way together and don't be afraid to commit to a way that can work, man. And like it's a such thing as camaraderie. It's a such thing as good locker room guys. It's a such thing as that, man. So if you have that and you willing to go forward, then that's the thing. But if you willing to just, all right, yo, we don't want Mikal Bridges. Let's or we got, oh, the Knicks got stupid. They traded six first unprotected for him. Let's start getting younger and younger. And they got greedy from there. You know what I'm saying? Because when they got what happened when they got Dennis Schroeder last year, he was balling with Cam Thomas, traded him.
Mhm.
Now you fast forward to what happened with Cam Johnson? You traded him, flipped him for MPJ, and you got a pick out of it. Now you want to be more greedy and get more picks, bro. I think the thing about the Nets franchise, they done got allured to the greed of getting picks, basically picks. Everything is pick swap this, pick swap
Hmm.
that. That's what everything is coming down to, and I'm seeing the way that it's turning out, and I'm just like, okay, like this is okay. This you can sell. It's two things it's three things you could sell your fan base. You know what I'm saying? Your support system as a franchise. You could sell them, a bunch of success and have them spoiled, or you could sell them a fantasy, have him not knowing what they doing or whatever, or you could sell them hope with a bunch of draft picks, and that's what you selling, bro. Like draft picks ain't nothing but hope. That's
Yeah,
all it is.
but again, hope don't build a team. You know
No,
what
it
I'm saying?
doesn't.
And you need chemistry. Um, you need chemistry, and you need players that like. If think about this, I like to try to get people to think about sports at a professional league like your job, because that's what it is. It's a job.
Hmm.
Now, when you constantly see turnover at your job, what does that tell you?
That tell you that there's a lack of consistency.
There's something wrong with management, right?
There's something wrong.
Usually.
There's something wrong with upstairs because they keep trying to what they keep trying to do is shuffle the deck until they get the perfect hand.
Right, exactly. And how many chances, or what's the probability, for those that play cards, y'all can answer that in the chat. What's the probability of you getting that perfect hand?
The probability is basically 1/8 billions or some shit.
Yeah,
I don't
it,
even know.
it's
You
low.
you could Google it, bro, and find out. For all y'all
I,
that
I
just
know
like
it's
to go and
low.
Google.
That's all I know. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly. It's very low. And the thing about it is very disappointing and it's very upsetting and it's very confusing because this is a team that, now that they got picks, they want to dig their hand at picks, which I understand it. But what happens, bro, when you show why you never had picks and you never wanted to use picks in the first place? You showed that back in 2016 when you first got here. You showed that back when you got Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving when they said yes. You showed that then, and now that OKC is doing something do the draft and everything because they had to because they're in Middle America. Now you basically cut all your ties uh, uh with basically few future free agents, bro, because you've traded three future Hall of Famers in the middle of the season, basically, and not only cut ties with everything on free agency and top notch free agents, bro. You blamed them all after the fact when when they chose you number one and you got them all after the basically the young energetic times in their careers, bro. We got Kevin Durant post Achilles. There was no way that dude was playing 65 games a year. He don't even play 60. He didn't play 65 games a year since 2019. So we already knew what we was getting into by signing him, bro. Bro. If I guarantee you, bro, if Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden say they want to come here, bro, like at any given time in history, you say yes. But I'm not going to dwell on the past. I'm only going to dwell on what the mistakes was made during that point. The mistakes that were made was basically you saying yes, 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 and then somehow, some way, you woke up and you decided you wanted to say no. I'm gonna do it my way, and you don't even know how to. And your way basically doesn't work because you don't know what you're doing. You
yeah,
don't know what you're doing. That's basically what it is. You don't know what you're doing, bro. Like I mean, I don't know how many people told you and gave you basically the 411 that you don't know what you're doing, bro. Like goddamn Kenny Atkinson was the first person that showed you didn't know what you was doing because when he was out there, he had to turn Jared Allen and Karis LeVert into something with no picks, and he basically took 3 years to do it. And D'Angelo Russell came through with the help. And then you saw, then Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving said they wanted to come over here, and then you jumped. You jumped at it. You jumped right at it. You know what I'm saying? Like you jumped.
That's what you did. I mean, why wouldn't you jump? They three future Hall of Famers. You know what I'm saying?
But the Nets have actually been drafting decently, and but the thing about it is they don't. You can't build a team like you're trying to build OKC, but again, you gotta hold on to your draft picks, and when you do flip a draft pick,
Hmm.
you should be flipping it for a player that's going to be part of your future. Now,
Right.
what the Nets are doing is they're flipping picks for more picks, and that's chasing, bro. You're
Basically.
chasing a fucking, like
You
you said,
chase
the
you
Pistons have.
you chasing fantasy, bro. Like that.
Mhm.
You basically chasing the perfect poker hand, bro. Like and you like I mean I get it, bro. Like a lot of this shit is a gamble, but like well, why continue to drag your fan base through the mud and drag your support system through the mud because why? Because of what happened with Kyrie and because you decided to trade him in the middle of the season and cost these dudes money and cost the NBA dollars and now you looking for the NBA to bless you with picks all after the fact when we know they're not going to do it. No, they're not
What?
going to do it. You cost
What?
them TV money.
Why is it illegal to have a veteran on? How old is Michael Porter Jr.?
Michael Porter Jr. is 27.
How in the fuck is he some old guy or whatever that they need to get rid of? You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
it's because of his injury history. That's all. That's the only thing that makes him old.
Okay, everybody's injured, man.
Yes.
Claxton's been hurt. Cam Thomas been hurt. Dayron Sharp
Right.
been hurt. Everybody been hurt, bro.
Yes.
Get over it. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm not a Michael Porter Jr. fan per se, but again, it's your best player.
Um.
And if you want to build anything, you got to understand the fact that how other players view your organization as well. If you just keep trading people every time they go there, that's what they're going to be looking for you for.
Yeah. That's
A
that.
spot to go
And
to get
yeah,
a little couple dollars,
they
and
look
then
at
I'm
you.
I'm up out of here.
Yeah, and the
Nobody's
NBA
going to want
team
to build with you.
and the under 29 teams is basically looking at you as a farmers market franchise. Yo,
Yeah,
listen, bro. This is where we go to when we need to trade, bro. Like
you
this
know
is
what I
where we
mean?
go to. You know what I'm saying? They did, and you know it's teams in the NBA that's like that fill that role, and I think the Nets are starting to fill into that role of,
Hmm.
you know what, we are going to pretty soon. Let's just get some young players, man, so teams could leave us alone about veterans and let's not pick up no veterans no more.
They hoping to luck up and get a star. And
Yeah,
and and what that is
hope.
it's lottery, bro. It would
Yeah, there's
it's
hope.
it's the old lady going to the store at 80 years old, been going there 40 fucking years,
Yep,
still playing that
still trying to come
same
up.
fucking lottery ticket, them
Yep,
same numbers, hoping to hit one day.
yep,
I'm gonna hit this motherfucker, and that's what she
yep.
tell you. But
Exactly.
again, and it could happen. I
It
ain't
could happen.
knocking it, but that's not a way to build anything, bro. You don't build off that.
It's not. But
That's just
and
wishing in the wind.
especially in the NBA, man. Listen, the thing is, you put a team together, you put a game plan together, you put it on the court. It either works or it doesn't. Now, if it don't work, and then you go back to the drawing board, okay, you going back to the drawing board. But you at least take the certain steps to success by putting guys out there, bro. Like I'm pretty sure the Utah Jazz was looking for the same thing that the Nets is looking for now when they got in the draft and they got Danny Ainge. They
Mhm.
realize, bro, like that maybe Keontae George, this is probably the best that he's gonna be. Maybe, this is probably the best that goddamn Ace Bailey, maybe Ace Bailey could be something. But okay, can we stop digging in the draft? We got all our damn draft picks, and now we want to trade Laurie Marketing because he's making 240 something $1 million for 4 years, and maybe we could get some more picks. You're doing exactly what these teams are doing, bro. That can't get any other assets but and do the draft. I get it,
Mhm.
bro. Like, bro, there's a reason why the Nets are a top six franchise. It's because we can get things through the draft, but one of the things that makes us a top six is the fact that
Top
we
six
gotta
is what
over top six
aspect?
and gross and gross around the league. Like, I
Oh
mean,
well, yeah, that's because of the market, but
yeah,
yeah.
that's cause and not just because of the market, it's because of everything that's being poured into the market, bro. We got a good overseas following. We got a
Hmm.
great overseas following, bro. But I don't want to make it seem like, yo, we have to build a team through the draft just because somebody else did it. Oklahoma City, bro. Like, I hate to tell people out loud, but Oklahoma City is not the mold for the league, bro. Like, in terms of what you're gonna put on the court. Realistically, in terms of style of play, it really was Indiana. They was just a damn injury away from winning the whole thing. Cause had they would have won, everybody would have been following their mold.
You build two ways in the league.
Mhm.
In most sports leagues, you do it two ways. You either you're either gonna build out a strong team with average to above average players at virtually across your
Cooper
roster,
Flag is walking to the hospital. Duke curse.
or you're gonna
Not to
build
the
off
hospital, to the locker room. I meant Duke curse.
or you're gonna build off a star. You know what I'm saying? Or you're gonna build off a star or you know, two really good players maybe in
Hmm.
a perfect situation. So the Nets don't that's what I'm saying. What direction are you going into? Are you trying to build out a team, a roster? You know what I'm saying? Or are you trying to, like a Indiana, like you mentioned, who really didn't really have a real high level superstar? Some people say Halliburton, but I mean, and we can debate that if you want to, but they don't. I don't think they really had a high level superstar, but they went to the NBA Finals, and a lot of
They,
teams
but,
were built like that. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And some teams are built off stars. Like via the Bulls, the Lakers. Teams like that. But
Facts.
so you could do it two ways. I'm just trying to see what direction this fucking team is trying to go into.
I would like to think that I would like to think that we're going a little bit more in the Indiana direction, but the reason being is because the stars in the league are really only stars in because the system, somewhat of a system, is built around them. I don't think they could go anywhere in the league and be legitimate number ones, bro. Like, it took a while to build around Joker. It took a while to build around Giannis. It took a while to build around certain players, bro. And it took a while to build around Steph Curry. Is it like, because like, let's face it, these stars are not the head honchos that they used to be, bro. Like, they're not. Like, they're what they are guys that have supreme talents, but they have something that they do well, and then everything else that they either novice or C minus or even a lower grade than that. And then you got to build around that, and then you got to put something around their weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? So, like, my thing is that a team, if you're gonna build a team, man. But I would like to think with five first round picks, you gonna find a spot for everybody and gonna be able to put everybody in the right spot in the right place, man. Basically, like Rick Carlisle did in Indiana. Because I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure Knicks fans was talking about how Obi Toppin was trash, but somehow Rick Carlisle got good minutes out of him going all the way to the finals and got good
Yeah.
minutes out of guys like Neesmith and Miles Turner and all of these guys that were considered cast off and doodle burgers and everything, man. And they got good minutes out of them. And I'm pretty nobody never heard of Nimhard, man, before that run. But
Right.
nobody never heard of like T.J. McConnell was a forgotten player in the league. He was a forgotten player in the league, bro. Like, you talk to Sixers fans, he sucked. He sucked. He was short, bro. He couldn't shoot, bro. Like, he gambled on a lot of steals, bro. And that was him, bro. Like, he was not that guy. If you talk to a certain fan bases, but I guarantee you, if you talk to a Pacers fan, bro, they're gonna talk about how Rick Carlisle put him in a certain position and got him to do certain things, man. It's a lot more teams that's
To-
built that's being closer to Indiana than a lot of people think.
So I will ask you one more question before I let you go. I gotta
Yeah.
get ready to you know head out. But what do you think about Jordy Fernandez as a coach? Like, do you think he's the right guy, and is he gonna get the patience from this organization given the direction that they're trying to go? Because if you're trying to trade all these picks, you're gonna be bad. You're gonna lose games, and are you gonna blame this guy? At the end of it, and fire him. When you finally do get a decent roster. A la Mark Jackson. So, I mean,
Probably. I mean, because you do got chain link coaches. You do got chain link coaches in the league, man. But I do. I like. I mean, let's face it, bro. Like it's been chain link coaches, bro, throughout the history of the NBA, bro. Like it's been guys that could get you there that just can't get it done, and then they bring in that one guy just to finish off everything. You know what I'm saying? So like it is what it is, bro. Like the Bulls did it when they had Doug went from Doug Collins to Phil Jackson.
yeah.
Whatchamacallit did it. Whatchamacallit did it. Uh, um, almost everywhere Phil Jackson went, bro. Like he was the finisher, bro. Like for a squad. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, whatchamacallit did it. When they got rid of Mark Jackson and they brought in Steve Kerr. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? So like I mean they got guys that come in and finish the job. You know what I'm saying? Toronto did it even though they had Kawhi and but they brought in goddamn Nick Nurse.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So like they got in guys that could come in and finish the job, bro. Like and the reason being is because their game plan for the unit works. And this is the difference between building players and building players that could fill out and do certain things on the court and fill out a role on the court and building an actual unit and building actual camaraderie, bro. Like you have to in the NBA, you got to make a lot of players feel comfortable in their spots and in their roles and what they're doing in terms of getting on the same page, bro. You got to get these guys to gel quickly. You know what I'm saying? Because like these like players ain't in the NBA. Listen, there's some players that's in the NBA for no reason, but a lot of them ain't on the court for no reason. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like it's players that's getting 20 something minutes a game is for a reason. Figure out where they fit, figure out where they go, figure out how they can connect. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I think the thing is everybody looking for so many connection players. You have to find some sort of balance. Right now, the Nets and Dallas is trading buckets, but you have to find some sort of balance in terms of team structure and team camaraderie and what you're doing and how it's gonna go moving forward, bro. Everybody is so enamored with the Jokers and the Giannis's and the SGAs and all of these things. What they don't realize is what it takes to build around them.
Yeah.
That's what they don't realize, bro. Because it's believe it or not, it's very, very difficult to build a team around Giannis in this day and age. It's very, very difficult because first off, you need shooters almost at every position, and he's basically a lock at the four. Now you need a shooter at the five. Now you need your stretch big. If this was back in the day, bro, this would be very difficult to do because
Yeah.
it
See,
wasn't
and
that many.
I don't like guys like that, man. I understand. Like, look, you got big guys in the NBA, and the league has changed. As far as positions are concerned, but to me, I don't like these guys being so um enamored with the three-pointer
Mhm.
and not more focused on, getting in the paint. And to be honest with you, I'm just gonna put it blunt. A lot of these guys are thin. They're
Yeah.
they're not they're not built how they were back in the day, you
No.
know, physique wise. And it's just it does lean on a softer aspect of the game because it's more finesse now. I'll just put it like that. I won't call it soft. I'll call it finesse. And when you have a lot of finesse teams, in the NBA now, then yeah, it is hard to build around a big man, so to speak, to your point, because you're not playing that style of game to where that big man can be more effective. You want
Hmm.
him out on the wing, shooting threes and you know what I'm saying, on the high post and setting screens and shit like that. Yeah, I don't think that is real basketball per se, because the advantage in basketball has always been your height.
Hmm.
And height, speed, weight, you know not just height, but again, when you're a big man, that's what you're using is your height. And to shoot a basket 25 feet away, you know when you can make a higher percentage shot inside, but the game is designed and the coaches are telling you, hey, this is the way we want to play, and this is how you're being groomed to play the game, you know, from a pup. It it's just that's how it is. So it is harder to build a around a superstar that is a big man, and most of the stars of most ages are 6 foot six or higher, taller, going from Jordan all the way up into Shaq and guys today like Wemby and Giannis, as you mentioned. So, but it is harder to build around them. So, Indiana, OKC, they're trying to do something different. If that's what the Nets are trying to do, cool. Again, why are you chasing picks now? You know what I'm saying?
And the reason why they chasing picks because this is what they believe is the new mode now. But this is what they believe is the new trajectory now. But and I think the Nets got a bit greedy when they got them six unprotected first for Mikal, and they basically just fell on Sean Marks's lap, and everybody was giving a helping hand. What it does is it basically puts us in an escalator type of system to
Go
where
to
you
the
start.
go to the Sean Marks point real quick, because I don't want you to lose that point. Sean Marks getting these picks. Do you feel like it's him trying to buy time, or kind of like stretch his, you know, the inevitable out? Because he's not a good GM.
No, he's not. But I think, but in terms of job security, bro, I think
You see what I mean?
yeah, in terms of job security, bro, I think I would have to aim higher in terms of his job being safe, and because when you have in order for a silly GM to still have a job after 10 years of this, whatever the hell you want to call this, um the owner has to be basically on more and more silly timing as well. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? So like this is the dude that said, "Oh, don't worry, Sean, you're doing all right. Sean, you're not doing that bad because like you obviously are not in total care mode about the results. You know what I'm saying? So like like Sean Marks is being cleared to do this. Eventually he has to run these things by somebody. You know what I'm saying? So like I mean, and that somebody is Joe Tsai. And if Joe Tsai is saying, "All right, yeah, go ahead, yeah, do you, man," you know what I'm saying? And instead of like, "No, no, 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 I don't need you doing X, Y, Z." Clay Thompson is out here running ISO, bro. That's a steal. Um, you know what I'm saying? So like, if nobody is telling you no, this don't work, and the people that did try to tell you no, 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 this don't work, they're gone. Who's there to stop you from doing something stupid? You
right.
know, who's policing the police?
Why don't the and I said this about, and I'm gonna start putting this idea out about more teams. because
Mhm.
a lot of teams owners are starting to get in the way because with these owners, what they're doing now is they're getting more involved because they want to, it's all about money, right? So they want to
Yeah.
maximize their profits. So if the team isn't doing well or if they don't got a player they can sell, they're gonna want to meddle more in affairs. And you know, I got content coming out about this. Stay tuned. But
Mhm.
these owners need a operations guy, like a president of basketball operations or a president of football operations or even a president of baseball operations that can serve as a bridge between the owner and the general manager. And what that's going to do is going to allow the GM to focus more on the player personnel side, and it's going to allow the owner to feel comfortable stepping back and not being involved if he has that um person there that he can trust.
Basically,
So
that's basically what's gonna happen.
that's what they need right there with the Nets, because Sean Marks, I think
Yeah.
he playing games, and
I think Sean Marks is just
they don't
clueless, bro. Like
they don't got
I
no
think
direction, bro. And I think he's just playing games with the fans, trying to string things
here's
along.
my
And
thing. Here's my thing, bro.
he's
Like
stalling, bro. He's stalling. That's what he doing. He's stalling.
here's my thing. The picks are the picks, but finding somebody to turn these picks into something, into competent NBA players, or even aiming higher to turn them into even or more, is basically the hard part. You know what I'm saying? I like Sean Marks picked the players, and Jordy Fernandez is basically dealt with the task and the mission and the job to basically turn water into wine. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, and that's basically what you're doing, bro. Like the five picks are here. I'm not gonna really like just continue to gel on it and be like, all right, yo, this is not what we're doing, and this is whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because the picks are here. It's all about putting them in the right spots and maximizing their talents, whatever that may be. You know what I'm saying? I understand that Danny Wolf is a hell of a PRA player. They calling him a Jewish Joker. I understand that Nolan Trayor, speed wise, his first step is very, very good. I understand that Drake Powell is quite the athlete from North Carolina. I don't know what Ben Seraph is good at. Yegor is basically to me, probably Danny Wolf. The it just the 6'9", 190 pound version of him, bro. Like at least in college he was, but now in the NBA he's a little bit overwhelmed as a number 8 pick. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought he was gonna go lower. I wanted Yago, I just didn't want him at 8. But the reality is that one of these, just in case you don't get what you want in next year's draft, one of these picks have to turn into something.
Right. And
And
again, do you want to give this guy more picks? And again, see, that's the disconnect with ownership and the GM. Because the owners a lot of times they don't really know. You know what I'm
no,
saying? They just like, yo, all right. The GM like, yo, man, I need more picks. See, I'm cooking over here. You know, I got 5. You know, let me do this. You know what I'm saying? Let me do this real quick. All right,
hmm
go ahead. You know what I mean? And so they just letting them do whatever, and they selling them on, hey, we can get this and make this team good. But
right,
at the end of the day, you're just stalling because you don't really know what you're doing.
basically,
You see what I'm saying?
That's
This is a
basically what's
team
going
that
on.
looks like a GM that don't know what he doing. You don't got nobody here that you can really do anything with.
Definitely not. I mean, in terms of like one, like, listen, it'd be one thing, like,
They all role
it
players at best.
yeah, at least from what I'm saying, or at least like, listen, it's either they all role players or they like Jordy is not is very limited in terms of maximizing the talents of these young players because we seen him do good with veterans. We seen him do that. We know he could do good with some veterans, bro. Like I understand.
That's what I'm saying. You need veterans on the team, bro, to develop younger players. You can't have a. That's the point, bro. That's what the coaches are like. Like, bro, give me some guys that know what the fuck they doing. I got a bunch of dudes that don't know what the fuck they doing. So of
Right.
course it's gonna look like shit on the court. And you want to
100%.
get more guys that don't know what the fuck they doing, and you expect me to
Basically.
turn this shit into fucking, gold? Like, come on, bro. He need veterans, man. So
Yeah.
you got Claxton. He's been in the league a while. He's developing a little bit, but and you got Porter Jr. You know,
Basically.
and that's it from a veteran standpoint.
Yeah, basically that's what you got. I mean,
And then Cam Thomas, they don't know what they doing with him. So,
I don't think they
but
ever
he's
did.
he's been in the league.
I
If you
don't.
give
I
him a
don't.
chance.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think they ever did know what they was doing with Cam Thomas, man. I think it was more so. All right, yo, let's just continue. I don't think they was ever confident of building a team around Cam Thomas. They was probably held contingent on turning him to a role player and whatever this, that, and the
No,
third.
they need to get him out of there, man. Free that man. Let
Yeah.
him
So
go
so
where he can shine, bro.
I already know Breezy is probably gonna like do all of this and probably save face, man, because I'm definitely gonna make a RIP to the Cam Thomas fan base of our Brooklyn Nets session, but because I like telling people, bro, that something gonna happen, and then they say, nah, 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 and then it happens, and I'm like, yo, I told you, didn't I? I told you, you ain't want to listen to me, so I mean, this is why I had to tell you. So,
Now, what's gonna be fucked up for the Nets is if they let Cam Thomas go, Cam Thomas hit free agency, and if he goes to the Knicks
oh boy,
and goes over there and starts fucking putting up 30 a game, like, yeah, they gonna feel hurt, bro. You see what I'm
well,
saying?
and
And that's
I
what's
tell
gonna
you this,
happen.
bro, like it's not nothing is gonna be worse than trading Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden in the middle of the season. Nothing is gonna ever be worse than that. I could tell you that for sure. That like, listen, Cam Thomas doing those supposed things is just gonna add to the list. Um, it's just gonna add to the list of all right, yo, you gave this player up. I'm like this, that, and the third. Now look what they doing. See, they doing this on that team because I ain't gonna lie, Klay Thompson is starting to heat up. They doing it on that team because they're in a position where somebody believes in them, and the coach, and there's a staff, and there's a thing in them, bro, that somebody really believes in them. MPJ fires a three and hits. He's just as good as a shooter as Klay Thompson. Um, so realistically, bro, like
Trade
if
him.
if Cam Thomas goes somewhere where his talents can be used properly, then that's gonna make the difference between who got a good staff and who doesn't. Who got a good development and teaching and coaching and running staff and who doesn't. Oh my god, that's a bad pass. Max Christie tries to dunk and got fouled. But that's gonna make the difference. But the one thing I can say about the Nets is that any and everybody that has gotten into these jerseys, even though it's been a lot of losses since the KD trade. Um, they've been able they've shown some flashes at most.
Dayron Sharp, Noah Clowney, he's two
Yes.
other guys right there that
Yep.
you
They've
you
shown
you
flashes. They've shown spurts, man, and that's what it's gonna be when you get rid of when you do what you did when you were winning and you're no longer winning no more because you did what you did. But I can honestly say, man, when you don't have a plan immediately after you do that, these are the results that you're gonna see.
I'm tired of them trading these guys with no direction. Like if you're making a trade, you're like, all right, we can get better and we can, like teams that make trades or teams that's like in the playoffs or like maybe on a bubble, trying to get that next like the Nets are just trading for picks, and I don't like that because you're selling. You're like you like really on some,
Like, let's play the lottery.
you know what I'm saying? Like you
Let's like
selling,
yeah,
bro.
let's play the yeah, let's play yeah, let's go down the street play some lottery. Let's go play some numbers real quick.
And
You know what
it's
I'm
it's
saying?
it's it's bad because the players see it too, and the players are like, like, well, shit,
Like,
man.
I guess
I'm
I'm
just
just
trying to,
here. I ain't here for a long time. I'm just
right.
here
I'm just
for
trying to
this.
do what I can, and
Yeah.
and so they may get in a little bit of a selfish mode because it's like, look, man, I'm trying to look out for my fucking family. I know this team about to get rid of me, or they ain't really got no direction. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going nowhere. They tanking, whatever the case is. So, that's why Porter Jr. go out there and just jack up shots. He's like, fuck it, man. Because again, I know what it's about. I know, I'm not here for long. And
Basically.
again, you don't have no direction, which you don't build no chemistry, and you have a losing culture. Lose, 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 lose. And I think when you have an owner like Joe Tsai that's not really, you know, a basketball enthusiast, he didn't grow up in that fucking culture. I don't give a fuck what lie they give you. And he don't care. He's trying to make money. He's a businessman. Some owners actually somewhat care about the game. They may have played it or whatever. But that dude don't care, and he's just letting Sean Marks do whatever he wants to.
Hmm.
And if you don't have that buffer, you're gonna let the GM run your franchise into the fucking ground. And that's what's happening.
Yeah, that is basically what happened, bro. Like, I mean,
Because this team has no direction, bro. I'm just watching these dudes. They don't know what they're doing.
they don't. I mean, but hopefully one thing I could say, man, hopefully we could get out of this. So I don't know how long it's gonna take, but hopefully one of these days, man, we could get ourselves out of this bloodbath that we put ourselves in because we done had two GMs that basically sold the dope and basically put us in this bloodbath that we're currently in, man. I mean, I
Yeah.
look at all five of these rookies, man, and I don't see anything that necessarily is gonna stand out. I mean, the closest thing to like maybe somebody that's gonna do something and somebody that's gonna be a mainstay and a serious option going forward, maybe Danny Wolf. His skill set is pretty okay, man. I mean, in terms of a PRA offensive player, I think he's very skilled. Nolan Trayor has a good speed advantage. Clowney, he has the build, but he just doesn't have the talent to match that build. I think he has the all of the physical attributes. I just don't think his game is gonna
You
match
got
those physical
you got
attributes.
role plays, bro. That's what you got.
Yeah, we the only team that build a team that build the bench, man, before we build a starting lineup. So
You got role. That's what you got. You got role players. You don't got nobody that's really valuable that I'm putting out there is just except Michael Porter Jr. You want to get rid of?
Mhm.
He's the only guy that I'm putting out there that I'm going up against a team, maybe Claxton, but Claxton really needs to play the four, but he don't have the shot to play the four.
Exactly. So you
So
basically like everybody has a glaring weakness, and there's really no way to fix these glaring weaknesses, but because these guys are like they are who they are, bro. Like at a certain point in the NBA, you are who you are, bro. Like I mean,
yeah,
there's nothing realistically that could really change it unless there's a coach that could really bring something out of you and put you around somebody that could really maximize your talents. You know, and make you and go from making you look not so special to pretty special. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, and that's pretty much mainly. I see a lot of the league. I see a lot of that in the league, anyways, man. So I can't even be upset or be too mad about a lot of things, man. Because the thing is, that the only reason why we're mad at it is because the Nets are not winning. You know what I'm saying? If we
yeah.
had this type of role playing team and they had camaraderie and they had the know how and they had at least you know, something like a 2014 Spurs where it's not that
But
much real talent.
you're not trying to let them develop. That's what I'm saying because you can't develop if you trading all these players away and you keep chasing these picks.
Right.
You getting picks, then you trading the picks to get more picks, and it's like
Hmm.
so you can't never develop.
I'll be honest with you, and I heard this on Twitter. He said in terms of the production of an option, I don't think it's going to be a while before we do better than MPJ. It's going to be a while. It is going
I
to
mean,
be a
the
while. Like
dude's not a
for
look.
him to be for him to have a history of three back surgeries and do what he's doing in his role in a role that was probably set for him years ago before back when he was in that draft and those injuries caused him to go from like top 3 to basically barely in the lottery. I think what MPJ is doing is nothing short of amazing, but where he's doing it at is basically for him to raise his trade value and go somewhere else. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and
So
that's
so
and that's sad because again, you got to think about how it feels from MPJ's perspective because if I'm on the team, right,
uh-huh.
and I'm tearing it up, bro, and I'm the man, yo, like I'm really the man on this fucking team. You know what I'm saying? This is my team.
Right.
Then you take and trade me to the fucking Warriors where I got to take a back seat to I mean just hypothetically, I'm not saying he going to the Warriors, but trade me to the Warriors and I got to take a back seat to Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Steve Kerr and everybody else in that fucking organization and I'm not getting as much you know what I'm saying, production as I was on my other team that
Mm-hmm.
I came from. Now,
Right.
depends on what matters to him. Is it winning or is it about winning in your life? You know what I'm saying? Which is, getting the best thing for yourself. A lot of these guys, they self-made dudes. They want to build their brand, and I think he might be one of them type dudes. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he wants that. I think he want to stay in Brooklyn, but again, you got a guy that wants to be here and you want to get rid of him and you sending a message to the league to where they're gonna know this a pit stop. And anywhere that's a pit stop, bro, you know how pit stops look. If you ever been on the road, they ain't the prettiest spots to be at, bro. And that's where the Nets is gonna end up turning themselves into a pit stop. But
Yeah, that's what it's looking like since the KD trade. It's been looking like pit stops for certain players, man, and then they go somewhere else, and then they go be
Mm-hmm.
second or third or fourth, fifth or somewhere else,
Mm,
man.
yeah.
I mean, what we've been doing is been turning guys that number threes on championship winning squads to number ones on our squads, bro. And it's kind of easy to look like that. The reason being is because we don't have no number one to begin with. You know what I'm saying? So like the guy that's the grittiest and the most savvy and the most and with the most know how and the most I don't give a shit type of attitude, man. I'm putting up what I'm putting up on the court, like you seeing from MPJ. Is basically the guy that's is gonna look like the best player in the net uniform. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, yo, a Cooper Flag just hit that from the middle of the court. Jesus. But the
Yeah.
reality,
But
the
look,
rea-
look, check it out though, bro. When you got MPJ, right?
uh-huh.
On now, again, you talked about Bridges, you talk about some of these secondary players, but again, do you gotta go from one to two, or can you get two first and then go and get one? You see what I'm saying? So it's as if they like, yo, if we don't have a star, we don't have nothing. So damn, whatever we got, we just got to get rid of what we got until we get that one star, and then go on around and go back shopping and get the rest of the stuff back together to build.
well,
No, bro,
what
like
I think,
you don't do it
what I
that
think
way.
they're trying to do is it goes back to the draft. I think they trying to
Keep what you
get
got.
lucky in the draft and have a mainstay, and then they're gonna continue on with that mainstay type of player. But what they don't understand is that 19-year-olds, and that's basically what you're looking for, a young 19-year-old phenom to thrive in a city in a market that really doesn't really have time to really play around with you. You know what I'm saying, man? Like I'll be honest with you, bro. Like we're going in, we're doing this because we seen OKC do it. We're doing this because we seen San Antonio do it, bro. Do the draft and this, that, and the third.
Here's
That's the reason why we're doing it.
no, I disagree with the market part only because the Nets play in New York, and I understand, and they play in Brooklyn, but at the end of the day, all the focus is on the Knicks. Then, like, we as Nets fans focus on the Nets, but from a national media standpoint, the Nets are getting away with murder. You know what I'm saying? Because if if they really wanted to focus on the Nets and look at this bullshit they trying to pull, it will be very, very ugly. But they more worried about the Knicks. So you even got a shadow, you know what I'm saying, or you got a shield in your own city from a basketball standpoint, and you still can't capitalize on off that. That's what I'm saying. Just be patient. You don't gotta rush this or go astray of the plan. But again, when you don't have a plan, then you're already astray.
I mean, yeah, well, yeah, I could agree with that. And I like the part that you're doing about the focus is mainly on the Knicks to win it
Word.
all right now. And you could say the focus was on us when we had Kevin Durant to win it, man, and with the
Mhm.
team that we had,
Yeah.
man. So like it kind of flip flops. So I mean, it's one of the reasons why I don't consider us and the Knicks a rivalry is because a lot of the times, bro, like if you go look at whoever lost in the back and forth, bro, like that team was 9 times out of 10 in the shitter and in the lottery. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
Mhm.
it was what it was. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So
But yeah, I'm a dip though, man. I got to get ready for work, man. But nice chopping it up with you. Looks like these Nets going to take another L. So, um, but again, man, they got to find direction. I don't, I'm not saying Michael Porter Jr. should be, the star here or should be some type of fixture in the organization, but I just don't agree with continue to trade players for draft picks when you don't really got nothing set or no plan to to do something with those draft picks because you already got picks here. Like a team that just got 5 draft picks in the first round shouldn't be trying to trade players for draft picks. It's dumb. You trading players to get better players. That's the point. But
That
we,
that's basically what it is, man. I mean, and that's basically how it's gonna
but
turn
draft picks
out.
ain't better players. They're like they're lottery tickets. So
Yeah, that's all it basically is, you know. So
but yeah. But nice chopping it up with you, bro. I'm gonna dip out of
yeah,
here, man.
yeah,
Um
yeah, definitely, bro. Like, we gonna chop it up again. I'll try to get at on the heart of the city at next heart of the city episode, man. I'll try to get there.
all right, for sure, man. If we don't go Wednesday, it'll be um probably the following Wednesday after that. If we don't do it this Wednesday, I may do I might do a NBA episode this week. So
Mm-hmm.
be on the lookout for
Yeah,
that.
definitely trying to lock
But
into some basketball for sure. All right,
yep,
man.
yep.
Yeah, it's always been great, man. You know, Nets brothers, Nets brethren, man. We got to stick together at all times, man.
Yeah, man. Go Brooklyn, man. We still represent, man, but Nets got to get it together, and this ain't getting it together right here. Lost to a bad Mavericks team. They just as bad as you, but again, I mean, you trying to trade players and get worse. So I don't understand the direction. But all right, bro. I'm gonna leave it at that.
All right, bro. I'm out at
all
you.
right, all right.
Yep.
Peace.
I could have at least sprayed mine on.
All right, man. Appreciate y'all, man. The Nets drop another game. Uh, the Nets drop another game. 113 to 105 is the final score. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to everybody in Nets land, man. Make sure y'all hit the like, share, subscribe button on your ways in and out the door. I will be back sometime soon. I don't know when, man. But appreciate everybody back home. Appreciate everybody in the live. Appreciate everybody coming to the live stream, man. I ain't really do too much commentary on the game, man. It was kind of a foregone conclusion, bro. But the Nets drop another one, 113 to 105 in Dallas. Don't know what the trade scenario is gonna look like, man. Down the stretch of the season or the stretch of this February. So got to see what it's gonna look like, man. But y'all be safe. Y'all be good, man. And I will be back, man. Shout out to everybody, man. I'll see y'all later.